Hi everyone, I want to welcome you to Appy Hour. We're going to discuss some campus resources as well as the Google suite of apps for collaboration. And this workshop is presented by the ADP Center. So I'm Mike Statile, I'm the graduate assistant here at the ADP Center. I'll be running the workshop today. What we're going to talk about in regard to campus apps are Nest, Canvas, GrubHub, Parker, and Nextbus. And Google apps would be Drive, Docs, Slides, Sheets, and briefly on Google Jamboard. So for campus apps, all of these apps are available on the App Store or the Play Store. Nest, as you can on your computer as well, you can access your student accounts to pay your bill, etc., register for classes, check the schedule for upcoming classes, check your degree works to see which courses you need to take, financial aid, review your grants, loans, career services through Hire a Red Hawk, so you're able to find your career advisor, different job opportunities that may be available. There's a campus map available on the app, links to Canvas and HawkSync. There's a directory, so phone numbers, offices, and then what's open now, which is a crucial piece to see what offices, what dining options, different printing labs, things like that, what is open and when. These are just two screenshots quickly from the app. So you see that's your main screen, and then this is the side column that gives you all of the other options. And there's a little button that says other apps. That shows you other campus available apps from different offices and departments. If anyone doesn't have the app already and likes to download it, these QR codes are scannable. Canvas, I'm sure we all use Canvas very often. You can access your courses on your phone, check your grades, send different messages to your classmates or professors, get updates on your assignments or a grade, and updates about the course itself. Course calendars can all be combined into one, so you can kind of see what assignments are due if there's multiple classes that have things due on the same day. And you can make to-do lists of assignments, exams, and they're all in chronological order that show you what the priority should be of what you should get done first. You would need the Canvas student app. You click Find My School, search Montclair State University. It brings you to this page. You would log in with your NetID and password and be good to go with all your classes and stuff preloaded, just like you would on your computer. Again, if you want to download, here is the QR codes that are available for iOS and Android. GrubHub are food ordering for certain establishments on campus that do offer it. You can do it through the Diner, through Chili's, Dunkin' Donuts in Blanton. But GrubHub is an app that most people probably have for anything that's off campus to get delivery or takeout from different food establishments. You can order your food ahead of time so that it's ready when you want to go pick it up, which is the most beneficial part, especially if you're running from class to class or meetings and things like that. And you can use your Red Hawk dollars or Flex as a payment if you would like. This is just a quick look of what it looks like for on campus, and then a quick menu so you can just select what you want and add it to your bag. Again, you can download the GrubHub app from either Play Store or the App Store. Parker. The Parker app is great if you're coming to campus. It uses your GPS location to show you parking lots in our area, what's available, what has space. Green would be plenty of space available, yellow is some spaces so you can still try, and a red would be a full lot to not try it at all. There is a navigation system built into the app that gives you directions to the lots if you're not sure where you're going. But Parker is not necessarily just useful for campus, but there are tons of off-campus locations that show you their parking as well in public spaces. Just took two quick screenshots of the app for you so you can see this would be your location. It shows you the lots that are in the area, and then you can send directions and it shows you how to get to that location. Again, the app is downloadable. And Nextbus, that would be for our shuttle services here on campus. Again, utilizing your GPS location services to find your bus routes. Each route has their own schedule. The VT, Village Transit, stops at Lot 60, your Overlook Building shuttle, the all-campus route, Transit shuttle. And then the transit screen in the app allows you to choose your location and which route you specifically need. So here's two specific screenshots. One would be nearby, so that's using your GPS to show you all the routes that are available. But if you're trying to get somewhere specifically, the transit button, which is the little bus, does ask you where you are and what route you're specifically looking for, where you need to go, and it'll tell you the bus that you need to get. Again, downloadable apps if anyone would like those QR codes. Some additional campus apps that may come in handy, e-accounts, so you can check your balance for Red Hawk dollars and Flex, and then you can know if you have to add more money. MSU Campus Rec, that will give you great updates on what services are available, what classes, if there's anything going on, if they're open, if the center is closed for any reason. It's a very useful app to have. And then the Rave Guardian app, which allows you to contact campus police directly if you're alone on campus, just to alert them that you're going from place to place and you want to be safe in that time frame. And if they don't hear from you in a certain time, they will come and find you based on the timer that you set in that app. So we are halfway there. We made it through our campus apps quickly. I'm going to touch now on the Google suite for apps. So your Google Drive, which a lot of people use, but some are still not as familiar with. Every member of the MSU community that has a montclair.edu email has access to Google Drive, which is a file storage and synchronization service. It allows you to store files in the cloud, share files or folders with people, edit documents, spreadsheets, and presentations with or without collaborators. Something that's really good to know is that your montclair.edu account has unlimited storage, whereas a personal Gmail account, if you have an email at gmail.com, you're limited to 15 gigabytes of storage. So Google Drive, very similar outlook than, even if it gets updated. So you're in your Drive, you can click the folder or the document that you want, single click, and then you click the share button, type in the email address, the name. If they're in the Montclair domain, you can just type their name in, or you can get a link that you can share so you can embed that into a website. Something that's really good is if you're trying to email a document or something to someone and the file's too large, you can use Google Drive to share folders to bypass the limit of the email attachments. So if somebody else that you're sending it to has Google Drive, you can send that to them through Drive instead of as a file that they can download right from the email. And then you could also see the history of who revised what in the folder when they did so. So it's a really great feature for group projects especially. And Drive has an app downloadable as well, which is very helpful to keep your documents organized. You can quickly check if you're on your phone, just check the status of a document, make a quick edit. In Google Docs, which is great, it's an online application, functions very similarly to Microsoft Word. Your documents can be created, edited, and stored online. Files can be accessed from any computer. With or without an internet connection, you can access your documents. Probably the most useful function would be the Explore button. So if anyone, I'm sure everyone has used Microsoft Word at this point, so Docs does function exactly the same, but the Explore function is something that's different. So at the bottom of the right-hand side corner will be this image. That's the Explore function. So if you click that, a sidebar appears on the side. It gives you quick and easy search for images, different links that you can easily insert into a document. You could do a search for a citation that can get embedded into your document in MLA, APA, or Chicago style. That's using an add-on that comes from the Explore function. Something to note with Google Docs is your page count and comments. So your page count may differ. If you need to upload your document as a Word document, download it from Google Docs as a Word doc, see the length of it, make sure it's correct, and then you can continue on sending. Because the format sometimes does differ a little bit. And then your comments. So if you download as a Word document, comments that are made in Google Docs, which would be quick, you just click the little plus sign, type your comment, and it sends to the other person, become track changes in Microsoft Word, so that they're not lost if you don't see them. You would just have to click track changes and you'll see anything that was edited on there. So this is what the Explore function would look like if you click on Google Docs. So you can search your docs or search the web right from that box, so you're doing everything right on one screen. And depending on what's in the document that you're working on, it may make suggestions for you of things that you are talking about that they may have more information on, or they may see it in your Google Drive that you had something else that's related. But here I did a quick just web search for the ADP Center. It shows you our website right in the link. So you could click that and it would open the website right here in this side panel. So you could do a side-by-side without having a dual monitor or having to shrink your screen so you can see both at the same time. Same thing for an image search or on your Google Drive. Again, download the app if you would like. And what's good about Google Docs is that if there's multiple individuals, all you do is insert your comments as feedback to the group. So that way your feedback is automatically saved within the document, and your collaborators will know that you are looking at that stuff and paying attention or making the changes that they asked. So you can just highlight the words or the section of the paper that you would like to discuss, and you click the plus sign on the side. This box appears. You type in your comment, whatever it may be, click enter, and then that gets sent to the other collaborators. They can either reply or just click resolve once they fix the issue that you reported. Google Docs and Drive really do integrate with Canvas. So all you would have to do is one time you'll do a verification to integrate your Google Drive with your Canvas here at Montclair. So when you go to submit a document on Canvas, it will say file upload or Google Doc or Google Drive, depending on how your professor is asking you to submit the file. And you would just be able to load your Google Drive right here, and you click the one that you would like and submit the document. To integrate, the first time you go to Google it, say you need to authorize Google Drive access, you click that. You'll have to log in again to your Google account and then just click allow, and then you're good to go from there. Just a one-time step. So next we'll move to Google Slides. Google Slides, an online application, very similar to PowerPoint. Your presentations can be created, edited, stored online. This way your files can be accessed from any computer, so it's not lost. If you forget a computer at home, you still have access to that presentation. A way to make your presentation better is to build beautiful slides. They have their templates, so in the Explore function, they may suggest, based on the content that you have on your slide, a way to present the information better. The default slide templates are recognizable. So be unique, try something different. There's websites out there, slidescarnival.com, slidesgo.com. They have hundreds and hundreds of different templates that you could use that still will help make a very impressive and informative presentation. Microsoft PowerPoint. So in addition with Google Slides, it turned 25 years old in 2015, so here we are 2020, it's at 30 years old, Microsoft PowerPoint. If you still have old slides, PowerPoints can be uploaded to Google Drive and then even transferred into Google Slides. So the format may change a little bit because there are slightly small differences, but then you still have access to all of your older presentations. You don't have to worry about a flash drive, keeping it on your computer, an external hard drive, anything. You have it all in the cloud and you can access it from wherever you are. If you are presenting a PowerPoint just as a PowerPoint that you uploaded to Google Drive, download it no matter what computer you're using to use it as Google, to present it through PowerPoint and not try to use Google Slides. Again, you could download the apps here, and Google Sheets would be one of the last ones that we're going to discuss. So it's very similar to Excel. You can choose from a wide variety of different budgets, schedules, pre-made spreadsheets that they have just to help make the work a little bit easier for you, and you just input the information that you have. So a tip, if you go to print from Google Sheets, you want to preview your print. Make sure that what you want to print is printing. So you can highlight the specific area of the document that you want to print, and when you go to click File Print, you can just click Selected Area, and it will print just that little box instead of printing your whole spreadsheet or empty boxes that you don't need. And this graphic here is showing you what the Explore function can do with Google Sheets. So if you have information in a spreadsheet, budget information, whatever it may be, you could click on Explore and search line chart of and give the categories that you want to organize your line chart for, and it makes the graph for you. So you don't have to worry about doing all that work anymore. It inserts it right into your presentation. Sheets also has a collaboration with Google Forms. So if you create a Google form, let's say you're doing a survey, you're collecting information, collecting names, emails, addresses, phone numbers from people, you can take all of those results from your Google form and it transfers right into a Google Sheet, so you have all of the answers in real time as they get submitted right onto your spreadsheet. So it's easier for you to access instead of scrolling through individual responses in the form. Here you have again the two apps to download if you would like on either app store. Lastly, I'm going to touch on Google Jamboard. So here at the ADP Center, we have two Jamboards. They are the red monitors that we have in our Collaborative Resource Center. So it's an interactive digital whiteboard. It allows for easy collaboration on your projects from anywhere that you may be. Because somebody could be working on a Jamboard here at the ADP Center, but you are watching them work on it from home on the desktop app for Jamboard. Users can be in the Jam no matter where you are. If you have the app downloaded, if you are on your computer, or if you're here working on a Jamboard or working on a Jamboard somewhere else, you can still access it. Great to use to host webinars, which allows users to post questions and comments, which as this is doing, where you could kind of use it as a parking lot where you have a question, put a sticky note with your question, and I'll get to it at the end of the presentation. It allows you to upload photos and docs from your Google Drive, draw with multiple tools. There's handwriting recognition if you're using the Jamboards themselves, an auto draw function where it kind of gives you suggestions of what they think you're drawing based on what you have got so far. You could do a web search within the Jam, take photos, there's cameras embedded, add sticky notes, there's so much more. These are really great tools to utilize, and the Jamboard app is useful to download just to get a feel, mess around with the software a little bit. So to recap, we talked about all of the campus apps. Now we just covered all the Google apps: Drive, Docs, Slides, Sheets, Forms briefly, and Jamboard briefly. I'm going to briefly touch on two bonus apps, Grammarly and Zoom. So Grammarly is great. It's a keyboard app that you can download onto your phone, onto your computer, and it just helps you form better sentences, check your spelling, check grammar errors, so you can quickly edit them without making any mistakes. The app provides you with the awareness of errors, so it does underline them or highlight them. And Canvas also is powered with, has the capability to use the Grammarly power, so you can have that if you're doing a discussion post. Grammarly keyboard can be included where it tells you if you're making any mistakes as you go. Here's an example of if you're using it on Canvas. If you're typing all these words, it tells you down here there are 3 errors. Those 3 errors are underlined. So then you can click them and it'll give you the suggestions of what they think that you should say instead. And Zoom, everyone here at Montclair has a free account access to Zoom. It's a very easy to use online platform for virtual meeting. So it's great for hosting webinars, video conferences, teaching an online course, conducting online training, recording a demo. Your free plan allows you screen sharing and messaging with up to 100 participants in the call, but you are limited to 40-minute time limits if you are using this basic free plan that the university has. You can integrate it with scheduling using Google Calendar, and you have unlimited one-on-one meetings. So if you have just you talking to one other person, you can talk for as long as you want in that meeting and you won't run out of the time. It's similar to Google Hangouts, but Zoom has a lot more capability, a lot more functionality. And this is just a look as to what it would look like if you're on Zoom with the chat function open. You see everybody's camera, tells you who's speaking by highlighting their box. So if you have any questions, you need more resources about any of this stuff, please visit our website at adpcenter.org. You can reach out to me. Here's my email, statilem1@montclair.edu. Feel free to reach out any questions that you may have. I do thank you all for coming to watch this video today, and hope you learned a lot about some campus resources, some different Google apps to use, and hope this helped.